Hi, my name is Jamani from Brooklyn, New York. Barebone.java.com GWT tutorial series. This tutorial covers create your first GWT project. Let's go to on Eclipse. We go to File, New, Other, and go down and choose the Google tree, which is not the Google Web Toolkit, but the Google tree. Select Web Application Project. Click Next. The name for our project will be Sample, SAMPLE. And the project package, is a standard way of organizing our work, our source code. So our source code is going to go inside a package called COMPLE. Next, within this window, as you can see, let's get to it. Next, as we configure, as I've shown you on the screen, we configured before we installed the Google's Web Toolkit and the Google's App Engine. If we didn't install it, the manual install the way we did, we would never know how this happened, how it was configured. So I wanted to go to the manual process because it shows up here on the screen that the configuration for the SDK that we need, and the configuration for the App Engine. The way GWT project has it, the main site of GWT is you put this URL into Eclipse and it zips and it goes on by. You have no idea that it did configure the SDK or it configured the App Engine. So that's the exercise I went through before. Next, I highly recommend also is to use it's a good idea to use an app ID for the application, and the name of the app ID is going to be SAMPLE. Once you do that, we click Finish, and everything was being done by Eclipse. It's building the workspace and eventually creates our first GWT project. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of errors. There's errors showing up, but we're going to cover that on the next tutorial. There's another way we could have access. I just want to see different ways you can go and access GWT inside the GWT options. If you go to on the toolbar, there's an icon, and the drop down for the icon. Next is a little down arrow. It has a drop down for the icon. There's also an option called New App Project, and as you can see, it brings up the same dialog that we need to enter the name, the package name, select the configure the SDK, so forth and so on. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show another way. I guess I should again, if you clicked on let's say these configure SDK, the link that's on the dialog that appears when you create the application project, as you can see, it's the same configuration panel that we saw when we previously installed the App Engine and SDK configurations. So that's it for this tutorial. Next is fixing errors in the GWT project, which are mainly Java compliance issues. So let's see that next.